come with me to get my laparoscopic salpingectomy, which basically just means getting my fallopian tubes removed. So the night before, they send you these sterile wipes that you have to wipe down with, which I had done previously with my C-sections. I put on my good luck shirt, which was my daddy's, but now it's mine. She woke up early to say goodbye to me, and we were off. My mama took me to the appointment so that my husband could take the kids to school. We got to the surgery early, so we had plenty of time. Only my mother would bring me to surgery with a full face of makeup.
Okay, we just didn't have to do that.
And then it was time to head back. The surgery was an hour and some change, and they basically made 3 incisions, 1 in my belly button and 2 on either side of my belly. And they went in and got them tubes up out of there. All right, so we are about almost 7 hours, almost 6.5 weeks sometime after the surgery. I feel okay. I am very loopy on these medicines. I have Tylenol, ibuprofen, and oxycodone, however you pronounce it. So I'm talking slow, I'm moving slow. But I came with Butch to get Dakota because he was freaked out about everything. So I figured if he sees me like up and moving and in the car, that might put him at ease a bit. So he just went, we're at the school, Butch just walked over to grab him. But I feel okay. I'm hungry. I was expecting to be nauseous, and to be completely honest, I was kind of hoping I would be nauseous so that I wouldn't be eating this whole recovery, but not so. I do not enjoy nausea, but I also do not enjoy being fat. So I'm gonna give myself grace and then go back on my Ozempic as soon as I can. They told me once I got my appetite back, which is today, obviously. But I'll probably wait until Sunday, which is my usual shoot up day. So yeah, that's that. Tubes are gone. No more babies. Officially. Praise the Lord.
Wow. No way. Mom, you're actually in here.
I'm actually in here. How are you?
Good.
How was your day?
Good.
I'm up, walking around. Part of the procedure, excuse my voice, they gave me a breathing tube in surgery, so my throat was a little scratchy. But part of the procedure is they blow your stomach up, put a bunch of air in your stomach to help them see with the cameras and stuff. And in that, it creates a lot of gas in your system that can kind of move around, causes pain, like in your chest and your shoulders. And so one of the only ways to get it out is to walk. So I'm up and walking. But when I was in recovery, I had to get up to use the bathroom because I couldn't leave until I could use the bathroom. And one of the nurses was like, "You're doing so well. Most people have to be in recovery for multiple hours, and you've only been back here about a half hour, 45 minutes, and you're doing so well." I was like, "Ma'am, I had 3 C-sections. This is nothing. I can do this in my sleep. Yeah, it's a little discomfort, but in comparison to a C-section recovery, nothing." So we are, I guess this is considered post-op day 1. It hurts. Today hurts a lot more than yesterday, but it's still manageable. My throat hurts, like my throat is sore, but not like my throat proper, but like the sides, like over, I don't know what, if this has a specific name, I don't know, but that's like really sore. It's just sore. So, but I'm all right. I'm good. So I just almost died. At least it felt like it. Because this gas hit my chest and my shoulder the way that they said it would. And it's still there. I'm chewing gum because they said that was one of the things that could help in addition to walking. So I'm walking back and forth in my room. But my God. And every time I take a breath in, it hurts. My God. I can't pick you up, Dallas. You know that. You don't know how to walk. Girl, get out of my face. I got everything I need. Just pray. Can you say hi?
Hi.
Morning. Post-op day 2. I feel more myself today. That could also be because I stopped the oxy and I'm just on Tylenol and ibuprofen now. I had a pretty bad gas attack last night, but I realized, in addition to the gas that's already in my body from the surgery, I had some spinach. That probably added more because spinach, fiber, things. So while fiber is good for you, I'm gonna hold off for a minute so that I can, excuse me, not feel like I'm dying. But yeah, I'm feeling all right. So today is day 4 post-op, I think. Everything's been going well. However, I just took a look at one of my incisions and there's blood around it. The blood is dry. I don't know what caused it or when it happened. There are a few different things that could have caused it to happen. But I'm not in any pain. I stopped the pain meds completely Friday. Friday night was the last time I took them. And I haven't had any pain, so I don't know. But I'm gonna sit down. The good thing is the kids go back to school tomorrow, so that is less stress. I can really just kind of chill. My mom has been coming every day except for yesterday. So yesterday I had to do some cooking, a little bit more moving around than normal, well, than I had been. And today was actually Easter, so that came with its own set of extra responsibilities. So that's why I say I could think of a few different things that could have caused it, but I don't know for sure what it was. But I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna sit down all day tomorrow, and I think I'll be all right. Good morning, afternoon, evening. We are day. Is this 5? Day 5 post-op? And today is the day that I realized I'm not quite as healed as I thought. I have been doing a lot, to be honest. I got up this morning, got the kids ready. I'm still working from home, so that's a blessing. Got up this morning, got the kids ready. My husband took them to school. But then when he was at our daughter's school, his car died. The battery died, so I had to go meet him up there and give him a jump, which really didn't take much from me. I just had to drive and sit. But then I got back home. I had a whole lot of work to do. Today was my first day back at work. I had a lot to do. Then I had to go get both kids from school. I had to go to the grocery store to get some stuff. I just gave Dallas a bath. Like I said, it's 6:45 in the evening. And as I was giving her bath, I started getting like short of breath and feeling kind of dizzy. So I went and sat down for a minute, drank some water. I feel better. I'm about to eat something. But it's just a lesson in, okay, girl, just because you feel good don't mean your body is ready for you to do all the things again. So I'm going to sit down a whole lot tomorrow. I do have a dinner to go to tomorrow night. But that, I am intending, that will be my only outing for the day. So after I get the kids up and ready, I should be in the house until tomorrow evening. All right. Hello. This is day 15 after surgery, I think. Went to the doctor today, had a follow-up. Everything is fine. Turns out I have endometriosis, which she apparently told me when I was in recovery, and I have no recollection of because drugs. But it's fine. It just does explain some of the things I have been going through with my body. It connected some dots for us. So she also showed me some pictures of my insides that she did send me home with, but I couldn't tell you what they were. I looked at them. I knew they were the inside of my body. I had no clue what was what. She went through all the pictures and explained what they were, showed me the endometriosis, showed me my ovaries, all the things. She apparently did that while I was in recovery as well. And the thing is, I remember being in recovery. I remember her coming in. I remember they was giving me crackers and graham crackers, and it was the most delicious thing I had ever tasted in my life. I remember my husband I remember a lot about recovery. I remember a lot about recovery. Don't remember any of the things she told me today. So, but apparently that was immediately after I woke up. Oh, and then I was gaggy in recovery. I remember waking up and like gagging because they had just pulled the breathing tube out. And I remember nobody seeming I was very confused. I thought I was still asleep. Nobody seemed concerned. But I was like dry heaving. And everybody was just like, da da da. But it was funny because she was saying that as she was explaining all of this to me in recovery, I seemed very alert. I was responsive. I was talking back to her. I was like, I probably went into that mode that I go into when I'm drunk. And I don't want to seem drunk. So I really try real hard to listen to what's being said to me just in an effort to respond in a proper manner. So I'm not listening to nothing you saying like to internalize. I'm not internalizing anything you're saying. I'm hearing it just well enough to come up with a response and respond to you to let you know that I'm not out of my mind right now when really I am very much so out of my mind right now. So that's probably what that was, because I don't remember none of this. Everything's good. I'm cleared to do all the things. Incisions healed well. So yeah. So the whole thing buttoned up. It's done. Finished. Tubeless.